Thanks for swinging by the podcast. I'm Karen Slack, your resident spiritual life coach. I'm here to chat about life, spirituality, energy work, meditation, intuitive contemplation, and everything in between. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Know that your free will is your biggest superpower. And if you have any physical or mental health concerns, please seek a physical or mental health professional. Now, on to the episode.
Hey there. So, the visualization that I'm sharing with you today may be a repeat if you have hung around for the podcast for any length of time, and that's on purpose because it feels like a visualization that gets to show up within our timeline of life, continuously supporting us time and again in different ways. Today, we're going to move through this visual journey, meaning that it's not going to be a real deep meditation, but an activity that is meant to settle our energy slightly and to allow our imagination into, allowing us to dip below the surface of our usual conscious day-to-day process and tap into that inner energy working and embrace an awareness of what we're feeling along the way. So we are going to be doing the protection and light meditation in visualization form. But this is going to be a two-part series. We just came off a two-part series for Healing Intention a few episodes back in the podcast, and that felt really good to nurture us with some healing energy within the throes of January. So if you find you're needing that, scroll back a few episodes and listen to that. However, this two-part series is going to involve two different activities. Today's activity is going to be more of a visualization. Next week's activity is going to be a tapping routine to honor this protection and light meditation. Don't go anywhere though. If you have experienced this protection and light meditation and you've heard me talk about it in the past, and you're like, yeah, I've done that, I don't need to do that right now. Stay and visit with me while we do this. It feels like it gets to be helpful for us, for it to show up again in our life, to help us nurture our energy. And who knows, maybe today I'll share it in a slightly different way that resonates more with you. So let's get started. To honor our process today, I have my Himalayan salt stone. Okay, so you can't see it with the camera. However, I have my Himalayan salt stone. To me, my salt stones honor a grounded energy. It gives me something to fidget with while I'm moving through a visualization. And the energy of salt has been used in traditions for hundreds, thousands of years as a tool to honor cleansing and protection energetically. So that's what I'm using. If you need a stone or you have a meditation tool that you usually use, feel free to pause this and to go get it. That way we can have the tools that we need at our disposal to honor our unique expression of this work. And then afterwards, I have the Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light deck that I will share a card from to honor some inspiration. So let's take a moment and get started. So we're going to start off just by taking a few deep breaths. Allow yourself to inhale for as long as you can and exhale for as long as you can. Inviting this rhythm one more time, inhaling for as long as you can, holding it for a moment or two, and then exhaling for as long as you can. Fully releasing all of that air out of your system. This allows us to be present in this moment. We honor our work within this moment. Maybe you even want to put your hands over your heart. Letting your breath settle into a nice, comfortable, slightly deeper than usual rhythm. We honor the energy of protection and light for us today. We honor our ability to release and to be protected from the energy that does not serve us and our best self right now. We honor our ability to release the excess energy, patterns, and emotions inside of us that do not serve us, pushing them out with this bubble of light. We also honor that this bubble of light that we will generate within this visualization will protect our energy from external sources that weigh us down, that trigger us, or that overwhelm us. Fostering a moment of peace, well-being, and nurtured energy within our life. Creating a space to honor a nurturing light within our body, our mind, our emotions, and our spirit. Now we're going to start off with some gentle affirmations paired with the rhythm of our breath. As you inhale, I want you to allow the word divine to roll through your mind. And as you exhale, I want you to allow the word protection to roll through your mind. Allowing these words to ride the waves of your breath. Divine protection. Divine protection. As these words roll through your mind, you are welcoming a protective energy to support your well-being today. Divine protection. And then we're going to shift into the affirmation, divine light. Divine as you inhale, light as you exhale. Divine light. We get to be nurtured by a healing divine light that shines from within. Divine light. Now we move through this visualization, inviting our imagination to this work, honoring what we see, what we feel, and what we know as we go through this process. Allowing our mind and imagination to bring images and sensations forward that support us and our well-being. Now I want you to think of a color that would honor a protective energy for you today. It can be any color. Bring this color to mind. Maybe you see the color, maybe you know the color, maybe you see an item in your mind that's that color. However it shows up for you. We honor protective color today. And then I want you to imagine a ball or a bubble of this color in the center of your chest, in the center of your heart space. Imagine, feel, or know that this color hangs out in your heart space. Trusting that this protective energy is with you whenever you need it. And as you breathe smoothly and comfortably, this bubble starts to expand. It starts to grow from within you, pushing beyond your heart space, pushing into your mind and down through your organs and out through your shoulders and arms. As you inhale, this bubble of protective energy expands further. And as you exhale, you are easily able to release the excess and the clutter, trusting that this bubble of protective energy pushes all of that excess and all of that clutter out of your energy, pushing the doubts, the fears, the sadness, the overwhelm, pushing the beliefs or the chaos in your mind, pushing that all easily away, allowing you to gently let go of all of that. And as this bubble pushes past your physical body, surrounding you in a beautiful egg-shaped bubble of this color, honor that it disconnects, pushing away all of the external sources of overwhelm, pushing away and releasing all of the energy, all of the emotions, all of the confusion, all of the fear or the doubt or the concern from the world around you. Naturally and easily keeping this energy away from you. You don't have to work at it. You don't have to figure out how to let it go. Trust that it naturally is separate from you at this moment. As you sit fully surrounded by this bubble of protected energy, by this bubble of your chosen color today, taking a few moments just to be in this bubble. To honor this divine protection that you don't have to work at. Trusting that it's there, supporting you in what you need today. And as you breathe easily and comfortably, this bubble becomes filled with a beautiful, nurturing, divine light. Filling and surrounding you within this bubble, a beautiful, nurturing light supports you and nurtures you in your energetic needs today. As this nurturing divine light surrounds you and moves through you, filling this bubble completely, I want you to witness what you feel, what you see, and what you know within this light. Are there certain colors Are there certain textures? Maybe there's words or emotions that fill this bubble, nurturing your divine energy with this divine light. Taking a few moments just to marinate in it, to receive this light fully, feeling it, allowing it to flow through you. Trusting that this space is energetically created for you to be surrounded by this protective bubble and nurtured by this protected light, by this divine light. And just for these few moments, you get to honor this peace and well-being, allowing it to refuel and nurture your energy. Becoming aware of what supports you energetically today. When you're ready, you get to start to deepen your breath. And as you do, we invite this protective bubble to come in closer, like an invisible armor around your body. This protective energy moves with you throughout your day, allowing you to nurture your light within and to support an energetic well-being that is beautifully, sacredly selfish for your unique divine expression. Finishing with a couple of deep cleansing breaths, honoring that this protective light surrounds you, settles in, becomes a visible barrier just above your skin. Trusting that you carry these intentions, trusting that you carry these intentions and this energy with you as you move throughout your day. And as you start to bring your awareness back to the day-to-day, back to this more conscious, present moment, I want you to think of a couple of things. A, what was your protective color? That bubble that we generated on the outside, what color was that today? B, what was the color inside the bubble? Or what was the energy or intentions for healing, nurturing light inside the bubble? And C, what were the things that you were pushing away, that were being taken away from this protective bubble? What energy were you being protected from? What energy were you being encouraged to set down at this time? Even if just for a few moments. When we take a moment to connect with some of these notions after our meditation, we take a visualization or a meditative concept that is more subconscious, ethereal, imaginative, and we bring it to our more conscious self, honoring this work that we get to do, bringing it to our awareness, And we start to connect and create a conversations from those two parts of ourselves. And we get to start tapping into a little bit of an intuitive awareness or intuitive contemplation as we create almost like a conversation with our spirit and our energy, as that divine part of ourself nurtures our day-to-day self, and as our day-to-day self has a conversation with this divine part of ourself. So if you have some notions or some colors that you experienced in your meditation, you want to share them with me, feel free to reach out. Say, hey, I experienced your protection and light visualization. This is what I saw. This is what I think it felt for me. What are your thoughts? And we can have a conversation about it. These kind of intuitive awareness nuggets that we build within our meditation work help us connect with that unique divine expression we have and help to nurture a self-awareness that is powerful and shows up powerfully within our life moving forward. So I pulled 2 cards to honor our work here today. The first one was the Age of Light. Again, these are from the Rebecca Campbell deck. She has that light right there in her heart center that we generated. She also looks like she has these protective colors around her, creating, hers is more of a triangle, but it's creating a protective energy around her to honor her light. She actually is also connecting with some energy above her. To me, that honors that she's connecting with her spirit, she's connecting with her soul, and she's bringing a divine energy in to nurture her whole self. I love that. And the reminder that we've been training for this. We know how to do this, and we get to continue to show up to these practices. There's a part of us that is ready to do it. And there's a part of us that's already doing it. This is our second card. The tagline is what sticks out on me for this one. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking it. Keep facing true north. Bam. That feels really powerful. Stop overthinking it. The protection and light meditation is such a powerful visualization to have in our toolbox to help us stop overthinking and over-processing all of this energy that we're taking on. We have a tendency to logically process through everything. And visualizations like this help us set down that overactive brow chakra for a minute and use those visualization tools to connect with a nurturing energy and an energetic release of what doesn't serve us. And it becomes a conversation that happens with our energetic self versus something that we have to logically process and get rid of. So there we go. Bam. Some inspiration and visualization for our day today. Couple of things I want to remind you of. Practice this over time so it becomes an easy, accessible visualization tool that you can pull out of your toolbox when you're in life and you're feeling overwhelmed. Or that you can pull out of your toolbox when you're moving into a situation that is easily overwhelming to you, to protect your energy and to remind you to be focused inward when you need to. You can also move through this with purposeful colors. Instead of witnessing what comes up while you're in the meditation, connect with colors ahead of time that are purposeful. So maybe you use like the color of hematite for protection, and then you allow the color in the bubble to be teal to honor a building of confidence in your communication skills. Or maybe you allow that bubble to be filled with pink as a reminder to continue to work on your self-love. Maybe you allow that bubble to be filled with an indigo blue to honor and continue to work on developing clear thoughts and clear vision for yourself moving forward. A couple of little nuggets there. And a reminder to stay tuned for next week as we dive into this protective and light energy for part 2, where we're going to be exploring these notions within a tapping routine. We're going to embrace a tapping routine to allow divine protection, divine light, divine love, and divine guidance into our energy. So I'm really excited to share that with you. So stay tuned next week for part 2. As well as I want to remind you, or reintroduce you if you don't know, I am now offering appointmentless coaching. The beautiful thing about this appointmentless coaching is it creates a connection with your goals and your energetic needs in a very customizable way within the areas of your life that work for you. And you don't have to set up a time within your week to carve out an hour or 2 of time. You get to receive these connections in this content in a very consumable way at whatever time fits in your life. It's a really powerful way to start incorporating some purposeful, energetic, and spiritual self-care in your life without dedicating to appointments all the time. I'm interested to share that with you. Check out the link in the show notes for more information. I look forward to seeing you next week as we explore this protection and light energy through tapping.